Yes, fumble and the world don't left now we on. Now we get for try for make it go before. We fumble them. It's now 8:42. I be supposed to start the program 8 o'clock, and as a matter of fact, I don't prepare everything as the computer because they use minimum 2 computers. So the main computer fine, but the computer where they connect we na they my own voice they come off from. I fumble them as I start for start the program, anything force me for update. So I get virus alert. So it force itself for clean up the virus and then restart, and then they take up to 43 minutes for go through the process. I'll be tempted for cancel the program, but I say, you know what? The thing they want for talk about are very important things them. I know say beaucoup people that don't discourage, say VOS need to come on tonight, but my apologies. And unfortunately, with technology it can happen all the time. You don't prepare very well. And when I know say without the computer, I'm not able to do anything. And my cell phone now, I attempt the cell phone, but the sound is sort of and I'll be professional. So I decided, okay, well, I'll wait. So fumble them, we not spend too much time. For the people we now the first thing is for join the Voice of Salon TV, VOS television / radio. My name is Abdul Karim Kagwa, based in Canada, and the thing way I go say na my own day-to-day job. I'm an economist by profession, and again I always encourage people not feel bad if you feel say the way they do for urban or for hand a living not to your final destination. Not feel bad, not discouraged, just keep pushing. But always, no matter what you do, as long as illegal, always I go encourage people say una proud of what una they do until you get your dream job or whatever it is. So fumble them. We get beaucoup topic them we have the one for cover tonight, but unfortunately because of the time, I go cut them short. But let I quickly just go through the platform they will the broadcast from, because even though with this technical issue, we still try for make sure say we broadcast now all the necessary platform them, my brothers and sisters. So for people we familiar with VOS, with the broadcast na YouTube, where if you type VOS television, you will get we. Na Facebook, VOS television, you will get we. Na X, we na former Twitter, VOS television, and we also the broadcast live na our website, we na vostelevision.com, and we VOS radio station as well. We get a website for that radio station there. If you go vosradio.com, you will get to as well. And if you all them platform here, able to forget we fumble them, you can still able get we through your mobile phone. All you need to do is download the mobile app. Where if you go na Google Play Store, if you Android you use, go na Google Play Store and just type VOS television. The link go come and you go for download we VOS mobile app. And for people that we're not familiar with the mobile app, when you download them, it will look something like this. So, and you can see we get different things then we you can able for enjoy. And we also again for people that they use Apple, where you go to Apple App Store for the Mac users them. If not MacBook, but Apple products or Apple mobile devices, just go to your Apple App Store and type VOS television. You will get the link, and then I will encourage you to follow and download the program. The app, and then I go for watch VOS live. where they come on, and will not they on, you get boku other videos then where you able for watch, and as well you able for listen to music if you know they live, if salon folks they know they live, but we they play music constantly, like continuously 24/7. So if you really want to listen to salon music, Afrobeat, just just click on the VOS radio icon, and you go before enjoy continuous music non-stop. Now the VOS app. So Fambulem, we get things them way really AB. But before I do that though, I don't want to spend too much time for hold up on the phone lines. So let open the phone lines right away. So people, Fambulem, the phone lines they're open. Well, the phone line, because we don't decommission the other lines them, but we have WhatsApp. So the WhatsApp line open, and I know with WhatsApp you able call from any side of the world, any part of the world, as long as you get internet connection, because you don't necessarily need for be your mobile data. You can get Wi-Fi and still able get access to WhatsApp if you don't download on your phone or your device. So the WhatsApp number for each winner +1 343 997 5828 +1 343 997 5828. And we get with VOS radio station, a free tone, and they can get very good programs there. I will encourage you now for una download the app and listen to some of them programs and una self cable call and participate direct na free tone there. And the FM station na free tone where we get na 91.9 FM. A base na the eastern part, well na the I believe the rural, because you get the western urban and western rural. So now the rural, so meaning that now the eastern part of Salon, Freetown particularly. So let me go straight to it, Fambulem. We get, I know say some people and go say, oh my goodness, this guy never get good news. But the question is, if the administration, because again, we not a propaganda machine for the administration get boku soldier there, social media soldiers there, we then able for do all that for them. But guess what? We na usai the government fall short, because now we responsibility, as they can call them, the fourth estate. So you get the three branches of government, where now the executive, the legislature, and the judiciary. I will explain who that they now usai, but let's just quickly go through that. So the executive branch, uda the Adam, now the president. So in cabinet ministers, they're all there in that branch there. And then you get the legislative branch, where the parliament basically, and uda the Adam, now the speaker of parliament. So you get all the members then where people elect, the parliamentarians, they're all where people elect. Now that host they, and are they responsible for make laws, where they govern the country. For the most part, because the executive self can make law during emergency and all that, but that's in exceptional cases. And then the judiciary self can able for make their own type of law, way na precedent than the self na rare cases. But the people them work constitutionally with them primary responsibility na for make law na parliament, way na the legislature. And then for the executive, like as the name implies, then they execute the law and make sure, so just like how you get CEO, where the CEO now they run the day-to-day affairs of a country. Now the same way the president and all the team them way he puts together in cabinet members them. So in the CEO of the country now in they run the day-to-day affairs of the country. And then you get the judiciary. The judiciary now then they make sure say they interpret the law and also sort of enforce the law, if you will. So, but the main role for the judiciary, particularly like the Supreme Court, for example, where even though parliaments that they pass the law, but sometimes they themselves can confuse, especially if different parliaments that don't pass them like long time before they come. So the current one then can confuse, they're not know. And sometimes they even themselves sat it in and they already put part law or as they can call them bill, themselves not able to understand the implication of it. So the judiciary through the Supreme Court now the responsibility that now where they interpret the law and say, okay, well, if now this will not mean it go against the Constitution, and then go strike them, send them back to them and say, no, this not will pass because it go against the Constitution way now in the Bible per se of the land. Meaning that in we they go by strictly. So any law where Parliament pass, it get for align with the Constitution. So now I make lawyer Shilo Naya, they say, I not necessarily mean say where Parliament pass a law, that law they is supposed for be automatically in line, like it be in line. No, it can contradict the Constitution. So in that case, the people can challenge the laws then the way Parliament go pass and say, no, this law it trample on human rights, it trample on this, trample on that. And I'm not gonna go through the several examples them, but we don't see some laws that we then pass, how it affect the liberty of we people in Nassau. So now I don't set the stage for now, but again, not to how the politics how the branches then they run, not to that, now the essence of this program tonight. But before I go too far, I really want to encourage we all. I know so we start late, but I want to encourage we all because we start late. Some people are going to be feel a little bit discouraged. There, wanna share with them, let them come back, and when I know say we get call people them again. It not necessarily mean say a biasness, but no, not just for recognize them people and we can be. We get a family kind of environment now, yeah. So the family members them we always every week day in day out they join we, so we need to recognize them and truly appreciate them. So dear, I'm going to encourage you now for like una share and let we all come and talk about the story here. But let sort of go through the topics them where if time permits me, I want to cover me fumble them. So let I make them big. I hope so una they see them. Me fumble them where una look at waiting una they look na una they see na the screen. I call them the top stories tonight, like top stories tonight, meaning that if time permit, now then I want follow we talk about tonight. Very, very important. But for the other one, them, I will make sure say I spend more time, like the first one, even though not I will talk about right away, but given within the go on our social media, a very, very essential for let we talk about extensively if we get time. And let we try for make time because it's very, very important me fumble them. So as una see Ghana Sierra Leone High Commission. So the Leone High Commission, they respond to a deportation incident in Ghana. And I will play that video there. As a matter of fact, it just happens with all the technical issues and are not able for directly reach out to we own Madam Fadima Savage, because he make a video. We all know how emotional it can be, and rightfully so, because now one person that we I not get no doubt, and I'm in mind of how patriotic he be. He love the country, and in a similar way, he love Sierra Leoneans them. Any Salon person where they go through issues like difficulties and stuff, if Madam Fadima get in way, he go doing whatever it take for pull up person that kind situation there. So this now one big example of waiting Madam Fadima capable for do in terms of expressing so much love for the people of Sierra Leone. So me family, as a result of that, I go play in audio, well, in video where he post, but somebody tag with another sister network, but we will give them credit for that, because we need to make sure say we recognize people and work. So we ask the question, what thing they really go on, and if this now a sort of diplomatic relation, because when I remember not too long ago, President Bill don't take over as the head of ECOWAS. So for like we get the head of ECOWAS as president, and yet other country, other member of ECOWAS, they treat we citizen like that. Then they speak a huge volume. So I go come into the detail, but I go play Madam Fadima in video in entirety, like the full video. Leona get a pretty clear message where it's trying for send. And then we go talk about something. Yeah, that first video particularly, and hopefully we use political lens. We look into it, because Salon now, unfortunately, anything regarding Salon, people and they put political twist to it. Even if somebody they almost struggle for in life, people and go still put political influence into it. So they are big. I want to appeal to now, say where will they come for show that video they let we analyze them as Sierra Leoneans them first, and then think about APC SLPP second. But yeah, let we just let we be restrained, let we hold that urge. We go push people and for begin think about, say, oh, okay, well, because I know say some people and go say, oh, this government here, and under this government XYZ they happen, and then the people and way they support the current administration will go back and forth. No, let we not do that. Usai, we believe they need fixing for every Salon person. Let them they be with focus, and this clearly is something we not to only one party issue. This is not Salon issue, because when it comes to immigration, I don't feel say that they ask you whose party are you affiliated with, especially what didn't happen to that lady, that we sister. So we will kind of talk about that. And the other thing also, I know say this back people and go put political lens, but I'll be trying not to go too deep into too much politics at this particular show, because of I want for we really concentrate on the way how they treat with sister Nagana. But at the same time, we need for realize, because remember the bread and butter issue, no matter what, that issue they is equally important. Whether somebody say, oh, well, now this government or that government there, what not. No, it don't matter at all which government it be. The fact of the matter is, people and they feel I go say the same way. Whether you support this administration or not, you they equally feel if things they go right. And if things they go right, the opposition, people always support the other party, then go still benefit. So that's not the thing we I want for let we concentrate on, and let we think about we look into the issues here. So I will talk about the recent scorecard, and this I want for una know say whenever I talk about this MCC, I can always give una a caveat. And waiting at the caveat where I can use, I can say una look at the category, and I go show una Salone scorecard, and then I show now Jamaican scorecard, because let people not feel say, oh, Salone they in that category they because of the population. No, it's strictly according to how rich the country be, and how do they assess the richness of the country. Like where they can say, oh, Salone now one of the poorest country and all lent in a day. So the richness of the country, I just show now a glimpse. A glimpse of it or glance of it. So on a side and say GNI/CAP. What does that mean? It means say gross national income per capita. What does that mean? It means say the money where the country gets, like where you go say, okay, the value of Salone, then divide them totally by the population of Salone. And according to this latest scorecard, it shows say Salone population roughly, you look at 8.6 million people. So per capita, we then divide the money, the worth of Salone by that population there, roughly one Salone person go worth $840 a year. That's not how we worth. So imagine where you slice and dice some. So the whole year, Salone people them on average now worth even $1,000. Now, let's just quickly, before again, I will come to the fail where we fail this, because the administration can they use this MCC so much that then they see like say, okay, well, the MCC forbid the yardstick, where I do explain to now severally said no, the MCC is simply just the compare the people, the countries them within a category. So Salone, the category where them put we now under that category we go say all the poor country then at the world, then at that category there. So if we then put you with poor people them or poor country that were equally poor, on average, you people then go still suffer, but yet you get some people that way pass. So meaning that if this one where I don't make reference where I talk about say somebody when a C student, if they go put among A student, B student, they go to struggle. So waiting this thing do, then pull the C students them, then put them all one place. So if inside that category there, you're able for come first, then they not automatically make you a student too. It just shows say you they do well among the C students them. So you still be C student. So if we there within C students them, we still they fail. My brother and sisters them. That's the show say Salone really they struggle bad one. Because if they don't pull we and put we in a low category, we're based on the income, and yet we they fail, we need for ask ourselves several questions. But I will come more if time permit. But like quickly, wanna pay attention to the population of Salone. The population of Salone, according to this estimate, now 8.642 million. So meaning 8,642,000 people as of the time we then do this estimate. They use for the scorecard. Una look Jamaica, una pay attention to Salone, the gross national income per capita, meaning waiting at the worth roughly of one Salone person. Una take a look at Jamaica. So Jamaica, waiting at Jamaica and their population. Jamaica and their population now 2.839 million, meaning that 2,839,000 people them. So when you compare to Salone, you go say Salone like over 3 times, close to 4 times the population of Jamaica. But look at Jamaica, the worth of one Jamaican person, where the measures say the gross national income per capita, like I explained to you now 6,480 US dollars. Just imagine, 6,490, US dollars. So me fambolem, if una look at that, look at the population of Jamaica. So una see the category where them put Jamaica pa. So clearly Jamaica, because of then they do well in terms of how they run the country, plus the economic situation of Jamaica, where per individual, one Jamaican person, I go say how many times now, yeah, according to this scorecard, because we now na Salone now about $840 one salon person roughly worth. Now Jamaica, one person worth roughly $6,490. So where you do the math, and when I imagine, look the population of Jamaica. So if you quickly do the math and say in terms of the population, we population close to 4 times that of Jamaican population. But in terms of the money, where you sort of look at almost one Jamaican person worth, it will be close to 8 times Salone person in worth. So now the question is, what they talk about, it's not because Salone small, not because this, we make all kind of excuses. So I just bring this to an attention. I will come deep into it for Leone no say now by category. So now see the category now, Jamaica, then they with countries them where per person they make between $4,496 US dollars to $7,855 US dollars. So they fall within that category there. But Salone now, within the category, all the countries then where they make less than $2,155. Now that category there. So meaning the Afghanistan, they now all them country them where you go say corruption, the tiggy one where now I go say corruption push them country for be poor. Not so by population no more. So Leone no say, now the population and stuff, so I just decide for making clear tone. So this MCC, even when them put we among the poorest country then at the world, we still not able for shake tail. Because how did they assess? Did they assess the average of them countries then they? If you they above the average of them countries then they, that means you go past a particular indicator. But if you they below that the average of that country they way now actually they use mean of them country then you they fail. So meaning boku of the thing they wanna they see so on the screen, Salone they do worse than I go say half of them countries than they. So that's not something we again not to politics so for where somebody go say, like this government and stuff. This not something we then self can they brag about. This MCC scorecard. But guess what, me family, that make them very clear. VOS na we not there for promote propaganda. So the administration where then get pass marks them, or then the people are not going very far, then go begin twist their numbers and they interpret them wrongly, I must add. But where even the MCC do not do well, I don't think you are able that. And that kind of disingenuously a wrong, because they do good service to the people. Any sober administration go say, okay, well, the MCC scorecard don't come out, we not do well, and we promise we go do better. And then try for tackle the reasons then why we fail. Any reasonable administration go take them steps then they. But for them, oh no, because they feel say they go propagate, they go use propaganda for just forget about the people and suffering. So the scorecard way to them, now them benchmark, it don't show say saloon don't begin fail. Look, they read them, my brothers and sisters. So again, if time permit, I will talk a little bit more about it, what it mean for the country, and of course, stay now with the struggle for that MCC project. And one of the criteria is if consistently they maintain passing grade for LEC, then continue for support the project or the program. I remember we Madam Fatima Bio dance and make all kind noise by people. Say Salon don't win over $400 million and stuff like that. One of the criteria means say we for maintain pass marks. So if we don't begin fail, and with all the challenges them regarding the elections and all the conditions they would then give us for correct. And on top of that, we don't begin to fail their indicators here. So that they tell we say slowly, we will get for a kiss goodbye to the MCC project day or program day. So the other thing we I want to talk about Fambulem, last week, I be talk about the story. But I must say, it really, really pleased me Fambulem, for like the police don't arrest somebody. So they don't arrest the lawyer we in girlfriend say they a drug arm for sex. I really, really glad because now one thing that way I be ask the police them for do. Say them for all the person into account and let them investigate so that lady they in die one no go in vain. And I'm so glad that indeed they do that. So I want to say kudos. And I go read a little bit about that, like Leona get some detail. Even though the police say because of the investigation they're on, they now go call the person a name, but we all sort of get small understanding of the suspect as evidence circulates on social media, and even the brother of the deceased come on social media and talk about the story and all that and they. So I think say we get a clue, but part of the protocol say therefore presume innocent until proven guilty. So that means then get for hide the identity to some extent and all that. So, but the fact of the matter is, Fambulem, for the fact say police take and seriously the case, the issue seriously, and now they don't arrest somebody. To me, I really, really want to say kudos to the police. So I go show now a little bit of that, if time permits, because it's all time bound. And the other thing also, I go say now follow up to waiting we be talk about last week. And I remember I talk about some Kono youth, them where they come out and then protest, and part of them protest, then be really say, then go prosecute, then go point the people that way they sell Kush give them. I don't know if not direct relationship that happened, but for the fact say they do last week, then this week now we see headline like this saying that wa agbagba where they sell Kush and Kono, police do arrest them. Now the headline is notorious Kush Lord and CEO of Blackgate arrested in Koidu City. Let's show this. And then video be there to that, but I'll not be able to download the video because of the technical issues that we are able to go through. But this also now something we're very encouraging, and at that make we the push for let the police let not just be ordinary citizens them, but people them even we considered say they get so much influence now the administration, therefore go after them as well. But I know say yes, then they questionable if the Agbagba bill will give them chance, but clearly therefore go after whoever regardless of your influence. Because this it don't pass smack now the country. So I just want to bring this to our attention saying we brothers them they strike or they protest last week, and this week we see them go arrest, and this guy then say then call her in fact Kush Kingpin. So meaning that like how with the Rebot Just Lie Decker and all that. So this now Just Lie Decker in small version, junior Just Lie Decker. So this is a big deal. So I just decided for bringing to our attention as well. And the other thing we also, I decided to I'll bring this very quickly. We're very disturbing, my brothers and sisters. This story, I want to help me understand what you make of this. Wife caught smuggling drugs to husband at Pademba Road Magistrate Court. Before let's just explain the story small to now. This lady, a man be the wait for let them call him for go listen to in case. So during that's outside Sidom, they wait for let them call him up for in case. This woman, a wrap drugs, try for put her under the guy in seat, so the guy go grab him and keep him somewhere. So, but when you look at it, this now inside court, how dumb some people can be. But when you look at the person again, me fambulem, like how they can say, appearance can be deceitful, and not only appearance more or less, but now the audacity we get, where he just believes say he go get away with it. And tell me too, me fambulem, if let's say the man be able for grab him and stuff, before they go put on a cell, they not go search him. So how much is so disregard with law enforcement? So now they end up for catch him, and instead they don't lock him up. I don't know if they get picking though, because if they get picking them, the papa and again, my goodness, I don't know how some people and they think though. I really, really don't know. Because if you think of you picking them, and this man, the case we then charge him for, not a bata case, now heavy case, where include harm, robbery, like all sort of major case them, where this guy, they try for pulling it from. And yet, in WEF, for compound matters, and not try for go find lawyers them all, we go fet the case for the man. No, not do that too. Instead, now more drugs. A one for go send to him. My sister, I don't know. Some people, I think say common sense can lack, because common sense for you would tell this with sister say, this man, the south side they so, no matter how salon security bata, But you must get eyes them way go there on the criminals them. Especially somebody with a TI for say, okay, well, and they wait for the charge me or something like that. But yet you decide say, okay, well, you're able to bypass the security people them and sneak. But one thing also I don't know what to not think, but to me, this thing come for beg so many questions. One, how this lady able for pass with that thing day, take a go to that level day? I just want to know that though. Because to me, when you look at this whole thing, it show like a question the security situation of that country day. Because if that court where we for consider say that place where security tight, I will just read from the one or two paragraphs so Leona gets a better understanding of the story. Wife caught smuggling drugs to husband at Pademba Road Magistrate Court. A tense and dramatic scene unfolded at Pademba Road Magistrate Court No. 1 in Freetown when Zainab B. Samura, the wife of the accused Joseph Kabia, alias manager, was caught attempting to smuggle assorted drugs to her husband during his trial. Kabia is facing 17 charges. My brothers and sisters, 17 charges, including forgery, possession of arms without a license, forgery of banknotes, unlawful concealment of ammunition, and other offenses. Me family them not so heavy offenses than this man. They face trial for so, where this woman just thinks say, anyways. The incident occurred while Kabia was seated in the courtroom, awaiting the next stage of his trial. His wife, Zainab, arrived carrying a black handbag, which she seemed to have innocently placed near him. Inside the handbag was a white plastic bag, which she later attempted to sleep. Just imagine to sleep unnoticed under her husband's seat. However, prison officers on duty, Madina Sese and Aisha Bundu, quickly noticed her suspicious behavior and intervened. Upon retrieving the bag from under Kabia's seat, the officers discovered it contained assorted prohibited drugs. Ifambule. Like I say no more, how dumb this sweet sister go be. Because for me, situation like this, why on earth you go think say they not go catch you? The possibility for letting catch you is so high, and yet you think say for risk am. So it continue for say the discovery caused an immediate stir in the courtroom as onlookers realized the gravity of the breach. Indeed, seeing the officers retrieve the bag, Kabia reportedly attempted to snatch it from them. Imagine somebody where they're on trial. Oh my goodness. Almost leading to a physical confrontation. However, the officers quickly restrained him, preventing any escalation. Other visitors, including Mariama B. Sise, watched in shock as the scene unfolded. I go tap the. For me, brothers and sisters, this guy, any whiff. Also, like, my goodness, that they tell we say probably then people feel say they get so much influence for let them not even afraid. Let them not even understand the gravity of their situation. So the next part says Zainab was immediately arrested and taken into police custody for further investigation. Police sources confirmed that she will face charges under the National Drug Control Act of 2008 for possession and attempted smuggling of prohibited drugs without lawful authority. I want to know from the comment section what you think. But I will go to a comment after I set the stage. Another interesting and I would say sad story also. And this they tell we how deep this drug business done in other country dey. For let woman them way Africa woman them we go say they forget sorry at where they see how this thing they mess up with picking their life. But yet, now then we they see day in, day out. Then useless man then they use. But we can normally say, I don't know if I've said that when a successful man them see behind any strong man there is a woman, but plenty time the woman and can most times be accomplice. They encourage them bad guys here for they do their nasty things here. But the other one way again, my brothers and sisters, we sort of shock me. According to the news, this one, woman arrested in Matoir with Kush in her underwear, committed to High Court. In underwear. Last week, a police officer named Bosom, the Kush. So now, I don't know if na copycats now waiting. So thinking to say, oh, when a woman, nobody no go checking on the, like that part day. I the Kush na private part. What is salon they turn into? Those kind of desperation. This yes, I know say the MCC scorecard terrible. That it clearly indicates a salon triangle. But I don't feel say for warrant let people then go to the extent they. For let woman, bosom, drugs, and not to boku pasulemo, like they raps them according to the story. So just imagine me fumble them. So this they tell we the extent where this Kush business done in other country dey. It don't trianga one other country dey. So again, quickly let I just sort of because we do the Kush and then we move on to with two major stories then. Three actually major stories then. The story about with sister with the Ghanaian authorities, the immigration issue, and then the lawyer with the arrest, and then if time permits, we will talk about the salon economic situation. Because I know say that to news. It just happened almost say the administration they in denial. So they make all kind of fake numbers them, in my opinion. Because plenty of the numbers and they already brag about they're not in line with economic theory, sound economic theory. Like where they brag about inflation don't come down and stuff. But with the thing there where they make inflation come down, where you put them together, they don't add up at all. For like inflation come off from 54% in 2023. Within 2 years and plus, it come to single digits. No, it not add up though. And yet, we they see all kind of economic numbers then they're all over the place. No, economics now something, again, it not necessarily means they becoming an economist, but now something where they're able for lifer. Because now people in life they on it. Their life depend on the economic situation of the country. So you know they tell somebody, say, oh no, they feel pain. Where the pussy way get himself they feel pain. And then you tell and say, no, they feel pain according to the indicators. No. The people and they feel the pain. And similarly, so if things them be better, no matter how, they're not go able for do any propaganda. Because if for the show all over, we all like good things them. We all want for take care of picking them. We all want for take care of we parents them. We all want for take care of the one that we married them, with them, and take care of even you siblings them because of the extended family thing. So if you get money, if he thinks they're rosy for you, they will hide them. You will spend. And people like in lack for knock chest where they spend. So for say, oh well, no, na lie, they lie. You get money, thinks then they thinks they're rosy for you. You just want to give the government bad name. No, they walk that way they though. So again, if your time permits me, I will talk about that. I don't know say I can do every day. But I really don't want to let we spend too much time on it because to me, it's very obvious, say Salon, the economic situation is very dire. No question about that. I'll let them talk about inflation, don't go down. And by the way, not just in passing, okay? I'll just say this. The inflation, where did they talk about? Let we say, again, I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, okay? Let we say inflation don't go down to single digit, rightfully so, not to manipulated numbers. Let we agree with that, okay? But waiting on inflation, where did they emphasize on this inflation, like say, now the actual price then can down. And I remember one time Senge mistakenly, well, I don't know if not mistake or it just no. They say, oh, inflation don't come down, and they begin to interpret, say, price don't come down. So you see how we get it wrong? So inflation come down, price don't come down. And that's now wrong interpretation. And that kind thing that kind impression they give people them. Say inflation don't come down, so that means price don't come down. No. That's not completely wrong interpretation of inflation. Simple put, inflation, now the way how price then they go up. So price them, the term where it will be 54%. So it means say, let's say, I believe saying I be, let we say, okay, June or maybe May, but the term will be go 54%. Let we say June. So what it mean? It means say June of 2023, when you compare to June of 2022, the price don't go up by 54%. Now that's it mean. So if inflation now single digit, let's say 7%, this now November, we still live on November, let's say October. If October inflation come at 7%, so yes, June be day of last 2023 be day 54%, but it don't necessarily mean say the price don't drop by 7%. What did it mean? It means say the price where things then be on average inside October of 2024 versus October of 2025, the price don't go up by only 7%. It still means a price then they go up. So whether they talk, oh, inflation don't come down and stuff, and then they mislead people and like say, now the price them they come down. No. And it's so sad that economists then are salon and they quiet, where the government officials then they wrongly interpret the inflation numbers like that. Oh, price that don't come down. See, inflation don't come down. Now, wrong interpretation. The only time where price then they come down, waiting then column, where price then really they come down, actual price they come down, then column deflation. So the opposite of inflation. Inflate, where you say, oh, I want go inflate me tire. It mean I want go put breeze for me tire. I want make the tire go up. No, so where you tire go down, what you they say, me tire don't deflate. Now the same thing that we they use by economics, the same meaning that we they use by economics. Where you inflate, prices inflated, that's not inflation. It means price that don't go up. So deflation, price that don't go down. So this is not a deflation at all. So we still there in inflation. So, but where the rate at which the price then they go up don't slow from 54%, now with a single digit. Again, I'm not go too deep into technical thing. How will they call that kind system they by economics? They call them again for people way they mix up then what their concept here. We call that one the disinflation. D-I-S, disinflation. So meaning that inflation, it don't they slow. The rate at which price then they increase, don't they slow down. So now disinflation. So where it kind of pack on top, like how it be happen before June of 2023, where if they go up fast, the rate at which price then they go up is so frequent, it's so high. So that one is depending upon how much it be, but at that time, you get what they call hyperinflation. Like where people like, again, economics, I'm thinking they mostly are common sense. Maybe at advanced level, yes, would they do some math and other advanced analysis, but in essence, not common sense. Where they can say, this person is hyper. You mean it a jump? No, so? So now the same thing again, where inflation, they jump too much. We call them hyperinflation. So dear, I beg to the administration and the people like Senge, we're not in field, but yet they want for Fenway for explain things them and hyper people them and stuff. Where inflation don't come up from 54% to 7% around there, single digit, and not necessarily means that a price that don't drop. Yeah? So remember, that price always don't go, that 54% where price that don't go up. And not come out too. So it's still now they add up onto that 54% where don't increase. So meaning that the impact of that initial 54% increase is still, people are still they feel them. The only way where you need to feel them, if what you they make, what you they work, that salary for the one they work, salary then bump them up to that similar amount there. So waiting go happen now where you they get enough salary for cushion the rate at which price don't go up. So then call that one day now, say, okay, well, you purchasing power. So the power where your money don't get for let you buy, that's the way they buy June of 2022 and June of 2023, it don't go up by 54%. If you wage the money, your salary, whether they pay you, they increase them by 54%. So down there, they cushion that impact. So then the administration go say, well, inflation don't go up, but yet people and the money where people and they make instead don't go up. So the net, what they call net effect, it be neutral. So meaning you go feel pain. But we all know say not to the case. We all know say people the money where they make, even the makituma and them profit and stuff, increase the same way as how inflation be increased, how the price them be they go up. So it means now squeeze for people them. This is not common sense. Where the administration they feel say them for lie by people them about how the economy don't better, they don't turn things around and stuff like that. And they talk about inflation on a single digit. So I hope say the simple explanation unable to understand waiting inflation. saying not to price the go down, where it be 7% now, right around about that. You know, mean say price that don't go down. No. So I go tap here. I be say I go wait where I get time, but when I don't say na me area that. So I just think say a need for make and clear, because at the area I'm a lot where they argue, oh, now the economy they do well, inflation don't go down, and all that thing and day. So but what about that spike where be spike? So how people are able for account for it? How people are able cushion that? So if they're not able cushion them, still that impacts the day. Again, in terms of questioning the numbers them and all that and then in a technical aspect, and I will born with the questions that I get about the numbers them. But I just think no more say a need for explain to now how this whole inflation thing they work, where people deliberately they mislead with salon people where you get somebody where no go better school self, they use the argument inflation don't come up, price don't go down, the economy they do well. That's not wrong interpretation, my brothers and sisters. Where inflation go down, it don't necessarily mean say price them, the actual price don't go down. No, not to that it mean at all. It just means say again, just for summarize, it simply means say the rate at which price then they go up, it don't reduce. So now the speed, it don't reduce. So it don't be that fast way how we they go up before, but it still means a price then they go up. So my brothers and sisters them, on a no say way I can come, I can always try for acknowledge you now. But unfortunately, things that are really piled up on me in terms of the way I look at the comments them. But what thing I go do though, there for the people that we put multiple comments, not to say they discourage you now, okay? But I want to keep on with the comments them, but let I just kind of go through just once, okay? The people that we don't join we, because again, always I don't make them very clear. I don't promise people and say that's something we go always try for maintain, for recognize on that. So indeed, I want to do that. I want to start with brother Albert Lansana. Thank you very much. They watch Matilda and show last night. You say they're all over the place, but that's to me a very good thing. That shows say you know somebody we really informed, because you seek knowledge, and that by extension go even make you smarter than we maybe we need to watch and we need to follow the news and all that. So kudos. You say, good evening, Mr. Kagbo. Keep up the great work. Allah bless you. And same way to you, sir, as you seek knowledge elsewhere, not to just VOS, you seek knowledge elsewhere. So I want to say kudos to you and thank you very much for where you join the program. And I want to say particular thank you also, again, this now another somebody where I go say, my goodness, now again, now one of my favorite brothers, them, they are big, and not jealous. Brother George, thank you very much as always. Hello, Brother Kagbo. This show means a lot to some of us. I was just about to go to bed. I'm glad that you are on, and thank you very much. I know say very difficult for people like you, where you did join from the UK, and I truly appreciate you as always. And again, this not a fake, you know, you know me like body, you know, like they are not jealous more, but this my brother, you know, VOS family member. And again, I get there them boku, and this other person, you know, again, now we mama, now we auntie, now we sister. When I'm not jealous, Madam Bendu, thank you very much as always. You say hello, fumble them. Thank you very much. And this other family member, but for some reason, it don't count me now. It's a Chief Cargo. How is everything with you and your family? We did do well. Brother C. Kamara. Thank you very, very much for where you tune in as always. And I see you and Brother George, they exchange pleasantly, and we're glad for that. And one for say particular ado to this with brother G4 and himself another VOS family member. You see, I get great brothers them, himself another great brother and philanthropist as well. Thank you so much, brother G4. Say welcome everyone to VOS and thank you for that. And I want to say plenty thank you to we sister Sister Fatmata Kamara. Thank you very much for where you join in. Say good evening, Mr. Kagbo. Thank you for always taking us updated. Thank you. And I'm so glad for where you join, Sister Fatmata Kamara. Again, I know say it don't taste small. This person now somebody way I can always get difficult for pronouncing first name, but I go stop with Sambo. Himself now another great brother, and again, in a person way, a very thoughtful. I not always can accept in approach or in comments them, but a very thoughtful. So Salon Police not serious. Okay, well, la post and then let we see them together. Salon Police not serious 8. Let them go for the Dutch drug manufacturer. Okay, I struggle for the crew. Agbagba, okay. The manufacturer Agbagba, okay. And clearly though, but again, if they begin catch them small one and they, if we not get people how they distribute them, guess what? Instead they dry up. So yes, as much as it go nice for then go for India Agbagba, but this person will then catch na kono. I feel say now a good thing because instead na Agbagba na that area day. So if they're able to catch them one and they put them behind bars and in the overall Dutch Agbagba, guess what? It is paralyzed because in distribution network go don't close. So let we be patient. It's just unfortunate that how many months or years now we still they talk about this guy, then a salon, and to me na failure on the part of the administration. But unfortunately, we just get to live with it, which is sad, very, very sad. Again, this person don't become a VOS family member. Sister Cecilia, thank you so much for where you join. Oh yes, our sister who got manhandled by our own. We need to talk about that. Absolutely. And it will be the main topic for the show tonight. And I will come right to that. And I want to say boku thank you and adu to another prominent brother, when a brother Robert Kagbo, and himself another philanthropist, we himself they support the VOS Diaspora Helping Hand. Thank you very much. And I will give update at the end for that, saying the whole country is a mess about these drugs. If the government is still protecting Bolo Josh, to use that our country as a base of distribution, Nigeria, a container of drugs from Salon was caught. Yes, we talked about that container day last week, which is sad, very, very sad. And unfortunately, again, the comments, they're so plenty, but let I just read the last one. And the people that we get for join, we are welcome in advance. So Madam Bendu say, the politicians know that the people are not knowledgeable enough to understand these economic terminologies. So then they big fool the people. I agree with you 100%. And at that make we were no small. Let we they bring to the attention of the people and let them think straight, saying the way how did they interpret are not to the correct interpretation. Still things then triangle. Because that price way we don't go up in June, it still they continue for go up. and they can't down at all on average. So as long as inflation not be negative, where go be deflation, price then they continue for go up. So it will be on top of the price where we don't go up before. So it just they add more, and if they add more and more, you not get where you they get more money, like the way how price then they go up, you they fall in between the cracks. So meaning things then can be very difficult for you. So me fumble them. I'm so glad that I don't acknowledge my brothers and sisters them. We definitely, like our brother George saying if the program not come, they're not go feel well, they're not go feel fine. And I truly appreciate them kind words then they make decide say no matter the pressure, that's still time for come on. And I'm so glad that most of the regulars, okay, again, we welcome new people, absolutely, because this platform, we open to everybody and we go acknowledge everybody we come to this platform. We just get one easy mantra, which in you get for be respectful. The same way as we, where they behind the scene, they respect you. Where they behind the camera, they respect you. So Yusuf, where they watch and they give comment, thank you, where they respect we as well. So the mutual respect, it make VOS second to none of the social platform them. So I want to say boku thank you, we wanna hold on to this type of decency on this platform. So now that I don't talk about sets the stage for the program, let we go straight to the main topic. And this topic is really heavy. So dear, I want to be patient. Let we watch Madam Fadima and comment. And then I go come right back after in comment. I want to play them in full. So after that, again, the phone line go open. Okay, after that, and then I go read on a comment. If I don't get any phone calls, I go read on a comment. And like, particularly Una, I want to hear a lot from Una. What Una think about this situation, and what I go do after I don't play the video, I go look at the comments them, and then I go read the press release from the VOS High Commission to Ghana, waiting he say, and Una tell me if he address them enough for Una, to Una satisfaction as Sierra Leoneans. So Una hold tight, I will come right after Madam Fadima in address. I will come right back.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. I make this video because with a heavy heart. This Fadima today is, 10, 11th, 12th of November 2025, 12 November 2025. And right now it's 1:20 in Texas. And I make this video with a heavy heart. I saw a video just now so disturbing. And it make my heart sick, and nobody never wants even an enemy for let something like this happen to her. With Sister Rabiatu Kuyate, not a criminal, it was kind of America for company living from where he be a teenager at 18 or 19, he don't come America, he don't high school. She has made it in America. I get a house, he get a family, he get picking, he gets in life together. She went to school and is doing well. Unfortunately, you know, I move her straight in paper. Immigration pick her up, ICE pick her up. And I see the video, and the dragon, I'm taking dignity away in Ghana. We own black people, them. They run away from the country and don't live all these years, and then we are people there, man. We are people there, we black people. Shame on Ghanaian immigration, shame on them.
Hello, Fambulem. Baba Sheikh, the political offender, with another edition of the program, They Don't Clean.
All right, Fambulem, I just want for Lekuna get a taste of it, and one for say plenty thank you to we brother Baba Sharif for where he put that. I will feel saying the full video of Fatima I be download, but unfortunately I will just want the side by side where did they drag the lady, and I get the longer version. But I want to follow on a comment, and while on the comment, I just want to quickly read within the High Commissioner say. So the High Commissioner sent press release. Well, he put out press release on the issue. And interestingly, though, looking at the press release, I don't even see a date. But according to the news source where I get them from, this now today I see them. So I just assume saying that today, but it's kind of strange that a press release not get a date. But I go read them anyways. So this is Sierra Leone High Commission Accra, Ghana press release. So it reads say, as soon as they see, the Sierra Leone High Commission in Accra, Ghana addresses the incident involving Madam Rabiatu Mariama Kuyate, a Sierra Leonean deported from the United States of America to the Republic of Ghana. The High Commission wishes to inform the public, particularly members of the Sierra Leone community residing in Ghana, of the steps taken following the deeply concerning incident involving Madam Rabiatu Mariama Kuyate, a Sierra Leonean who was recently held at a Ghana Immigration Service Detention Facility in Accra, Ghana, and was subsequently removed from Ghana to Freetown, Sierra Leone on Wednesday, 12th November 2025. So, it continues to say the footage circulating on social media depicting depicting Madam Kuyate being forcibly handled while in custody has caused an understandable distress within our community and beyond. The High Commission shares these concerns and views the incident as a serious matter that warrants full clarification, accountability, and preventive action. We continue to say, upon receiving confirmation of Madam Kuyate's identity and the authenticity of the video, the High Commission immediately initiated high-level diplomatic engagements with the government of Ghana. We communicated our grave concern to the Ghana Minister of Foreign Affairs, the Minister of Internal, and the senior leadership of the Ghana Immigration Service. We pressed for assurances of our safety, an immediate inquiry into the conduct of the officers involved, and a reconsideration of the deportation process. That part there, and reconsideration of the deportation process. Despite these interventions, access to Madam Kuyate was repeatedly denied on the day of her removal, and yet they proceeded with our, the second page, with our repatriation to Sierra Leone. Nonetheless, our position was made unequivocally clear at every stage. I continue to say earlier today, so again, let's pause and explain to people within the High Commissioner, they say. So the High Commission, na Salon, they say they recognize the video, say it's authentic, and then feel the similar way as how Salon people will see the video feel. So they reach out to the Ghanaian authority. However, the Ghanaian authority then try for the commissioner, try for stop them for send we sister back, Madam Rabiatu, for send and go Salone. They refuse, say no. Because they intervene, say, okay, well, let them talk the case and see what and cable do and all that. They say no, then go send on a Salone, and they end up for just disregard the High Commission, the request, and then they send them na Salone. So now that in a nutshell, the entire for right now, yeah. So that part we say, they still, I go read them. Despite these interventions, access to Madam Kuyate was repeatedly denied on the day of her removal, and yet they proceeded with our repatriation to Sierra Leone. So meaning that the attempt for Lek then go even get access to this lady. And I want to pause there a little bit now, yeah. If I them. I want to pause there small. Let us say something to that effect there. And now that make if una check, waiting we put now, yeah, we put them clear saying as part of the headline, we make them very clear saying that this is something where the diplomatic arrangement it go wrong, my brothers and sisters. We get the chairmanship of ECOWAS. Ghana na part of ECOWAS. So whose further diplomatic heavyweight we reach that? For like we get the chairmanship. And yet, then disrespect we commissioner, but within I commissioner within the country for. Any country we get embassy, well, because of Ghana na Commonwealth country, Salone na Commonwealth country, they make them say I commission. But it's not the same like embassy. So the main reason where country they get embassy na another country, now for look after its citizens them, for foster diplomacy between the two countries them, and move the two countries them interest, and for the most part on behalf of their citizens. So for we I commission office, ask for see that woman, then deny. Ebo, who's kind of disrespect we reach that? Then deny access, just as soon as see the last line. Despite these interventions, so where they don't talk, they don't send press, they don't issue press release and everything. Despite these interventions, access to Madame Kuyate was repeatedly denied on the day of her removal. Ebo, we get the chairmanship. And then Mother Bio no able address this kind of issue where directly connected to in citizen. And then they say, oh, in goal, now for let Africa gain permanent seats at the UN Security Council. You're not even able for handle diplomatic arrangement between Ghana and Salone, where you are the head of ECOWAS. You are the head of the ECOWAS. You're not able to handle that. Tell me, whose business somebody like you get for go do the Security Council? If not to just for go sell game, for go take bribe or whatnot. So if you sabi play diplomacy, This na a slap na your face. My brothers and sisters, then what a disgrace. After we don't humiliate, they don't disgrace with sister. And for like we High Commissioner, for like they able to get access to the lady. They're supposed to be able to get access to her anytime they want because na Sierra Leonean citizen. So then they na something where diplomatic arrangement. Otherwise, they for take action against Ghana. And the thing that baffle me is that again, this is not a politics so for say, oh, like President Bio and stuff. So waiting at the essence. So if the country where you they lead, where you na president, you're not able to fight for the citizen, able how useful you go be for fight for other country than citizen as the head of ECOWAS. Tell me. Because waiting at the essence of being head of ECOWAS. If not to just for put yourself strategically, so where you go they do things them way on democratic na saloon, you go able use that position there for stop ECOWAS intervention. Because to me now that they come through. So it's all about strategic move for your own selfish interests, not to for promote the well-being of the Sierra Leone, the average saloon person, or welfare of the average saloon person. Because this is very clear, a disgrace, humiliation. I don't know if I'm gonna get any other adjective for add to it. But I read the press release done, me fumble them. I just want for bring to our attention this part. For LEC then deny we High Commissioner access to a Sierra Leonean after we don't humiliate that Sierra Leonean day for that matter. Where as a matter of fact, they forget access and even apologize and try for put modalities there in place for make sure say that thing don't happen again. But no, then get the audacity, then get the gut for say, oh, we no care about una. Disrespect Sierra Leone. And yet, supporters they brag, say President Biona the chairman of ECOWAS. But in people them, a direct saloon person. This not to say na any other intervention or this na a citizen of Sierra Leone. Now he need help. Now he need rescue. And yet they're not able to do that. So it continue for right say. Earlier today, the Ghana Minister of Interior assured the High Commissioner that a full internal investigation has commenced within the Ghana Immigration Service. And enough funny to now, my brothers and sisters. So after we don't humiliate you, then deny you access to your citizen, and then give assurance, say then go investigate. So if they really respect you, not to the first step that acknowledge, say, you know what, then do wrong. So let them give access to your citizen. And let you talk to your citizen and whatever you can able to do. But no, they don't give access. And afterward, they'll humiliate you, disrespect you, and then give you now assurance, say, oh, then go investigate. It continues to say, we intend to monitor this process closely and continue to demand transparency and accountability. Yes, now that's not good for right words them. So the High Commission wishes to assure all Sierra Leoneans that we remain fully committed to safeguarding the rights and dignity of our nationals in Ghana. We will continue to pursue all appropriate diplomatic avenues to ensure that this matter reaches a fair and responsible conclusion, and that safeguards are strengthened to prevent any recurrence. The last part say we understand the anxiety and concern this incident has generated. The High Commission encourages all members of the public seeking information, clarification, or wishing to report related concerns on this matter to contact the mission directly. Our doors remain open and our staff are available to provide support and updates regarding the ongoing engagement. The safety and welfare of Sierra Leoneans in Ghana remain our utmost priority. We urge the community to remain calm while the High Commission continues its firm and active efforts to secure an amicable and just resolution to this matter. So, me fumble, one thing I go say about this administration, in terms of wording, they're very colorful. So, and that's they come through. Very colorful wording. But when I tell me to, now you dey try for give Sierra Leoneans the assurance. Where right before their face, they don't humiliate you. And all you can say, oh, well, they continue for showing and stuff. Nothing, not guarantee Salon people and say, if this happen, Ghanaians do not go repeat that. Because as a matter of fact, a contact the foreign minister, according to a press release, a contact the internal minister, a contact senior presidential officers them, and a contact head of immigration services. So with all them contacts here, so tell me too, them people and they aware of the situation, and yet they're not able to intervene for allow you for see your citizen. Able, and you yourself put them at the press release. You say all the thing that you try for do for intervene, they not work. And yet they slap you in your face. Still decide for send the lady back na salon. They not give you access. If even self na criminal, let we say hypothetically, if hypothetically na criminal, for send criminal na salon, you get for contact the Sierra Leonean authority because they get for make arrangement for Kerangona Pademba Road. So meaning that you get for coordinate with your sister country, and especially when are all day under the umbrella of ECOWAS. And particularly where this country in question, the chairman of the current chairman of ECOWAS, now in country this. So that position, they alone, if you don't respect the position, say this now the chairman of we organization. So you get for use the utmost diplomacy for handling this case. But oh no. And when are done, the supporters then they say, oh, President will get respect internationally and stuff. This a clear indication say not true. Clear indication say not true. After the High Commissioner don't contact the Agbagba then they again, if no one deny that, let I just quickly flash them back na the screen. Let una see them. So una go get a better understanding. See, this not any makeup stuff, my brothers and sisters. So like I just paste that in the folder. So the second to last side. So we pressed for assurance of our safety and immediate inquiry into conduct of the officers involved and a reconsideration of the deportation process. The second, the one we say, upon receiving confirmation of Madam Kuyate's identity and the authenticity of the video, the High Commission immediately initiated high-level diplomatic engagement with the government of Ghana. Remember, say where they don't authenticate the video, and according to this press release, that lady be still there in Ghana. So then contact the government of Ghana. We communicated our grave concern to the government, to the Ghana Minister of Foreign Affairs, the Minister of Interior, and the senior leadership of the Ghana Immigration Service. So all the Agbagba we then contact, we they engage, and yet they're not able to respect you and say, yes, we hear you, and as a result, we apologize, and we go all them people and we commit that act we go hold them accountable. But in the meantime, please, you get access for see you citizen. Do not do that. Do not do that at all. So you engage them. They acknowledge the situation and they acknowledge, say, you're not pleased with the situation according to your press release. All that then you press release. So they acknowledge the situation, meaning that they acknowledge they see the video and you don't authenticate the video, say yes, not too. Then do this to his sister. And then you express that dissatisfaction to all the people that we don't quote. The Minister of Foreign Affairs, the Minister for Interior, and then the senior leaders of the Ghana Immigration Service. Just imagine, you don't do all that. And then, what did you tell Winaya? The last line. Despite these interventions, access to Madam Kuyate was repeatedly denied on the day of her removal, and yet they proceeded with her repatriation to Sierra Leone. Abel, this is not a failure in diplomacy and not to disrespect, not only for we High Commission, but for we President as the chairman of ECOWAS. That's not a news. Ghana no say we President na the chairman of ECOWAS. They know that. And they know Salon. So how then send this lady? So then just send them and then go drop on Alunge Airport and then turn them back? Then they self not disrespectful. You just deport, and especially way a third country deportation, not to the United States directly. So, and according to the Ghanaian president, where they be press for this issue or about this issue, I be cover that now we sister network with now the Bold African Voice. What he say? He say now for humanitarian reason, for let them go treat them like human beings. So they intervene. So waiting then don't do, then take their all, because rumor be they come out say they maltreat people in their detention center. They deny that. And he say, and they contact the government them, and then send them to the respective countries with dignity. And that's what we say. So if they don't breach this, hey, my brothers and sisters, this not for be president to president involvement. You, the commissioner, not for don't talk to President Bill, like call John Mahama right away. Because this for be something where they escalate. And yet you try for tell people as show una safety and all that thing and they. So I don't know if President Bill intervene, but if he in fact intervene, then he's not successful. Because they end up for treat the lady like that, and who knows how they dump on a salon. Because for they not listen to the High Commissioner and then still proceed for send and go salon. So who side then go left am? How then go left am? And this lady not a criminal. So my brothers and sisters, a lot pause here and a lot read on a comment. But again, where people and they talk about politics and government and this government, that government, and stuff, I always can tell you now. We will not fight for them politicians here. They make mistake that they feel say not only the opposition supporters them, then can they happen to. They forget that say if we not fix with system right now that country day, you self when a supporter of the current administration, you go fall victim someday, somehow. And again, I need to try for make light of the moment now. Yeah. But it's very clear, say this we sister, nobody think say it go face this kind of situation. So regardless of whose political party is support, but I sure say if they expect say in country, the people where they run salon on behalf of the Sierra Leoneans them go come to a rescue. But clearly we fail them. The administration fail them. The diplomats then fail them. The High Commissioner and Ghana fail them with all them colorful language. Right up, then fail them. So let I go back to una comments them. Let I hear it in una get for say. But this is something we, yes, unfortunately we're not going to be able for reverse waiting happen to a sister. But this is something we, if we not begin the hold them people are accountable and we raise the bar and you think say it can be you, my brothers and sisters, then go always to do this because they feel say, they believe say, then go get away with it. So whose type of diplomacy where President Bill go try for knock chest? Whose way you go kind of tell the salon people them, or even members of ECOWAS for that matter, say you go like by in speech where it begin the position, how it will make the region democratic, the region this, the region that, coordination and all that. This is something where I feel say supposed to be very simple for talk between each country and make sure say they treat each country's citizen well. But no, drag with sister. Waiting constitute that unable to understand. Even criminal self, they drag on like that. Because criminal self get right to fair trial or fair treatment, humane treatment. Criminal. So for say you justify, say, oh, well, he commit crime or something. No, that's not justify anything. So that's not the worst case scenario. And yet, Madam Fadima and other people that we know this lady, the only thing where he do wrong, where he stay in America without authentic paper. And the only crime that they commit. And the last time I check, not to crime in America at all. Now offense, but not to crime. You're not criminal for overstay in America. You're not criminal at all. The last time I check. So for like una they treat them so in humane way. Okay, if you now want for go na the boss. Now woman. Not to them points then they una need for call the High Commissioner for like intervene and like talk to him or something. Or hand them over to the High Commissioner. Let them deal with the repatriation. Not so that for be the right approach, for maintain the lady in dignity. But yet, una force them, they drag them. Ebo. And it's so painful for watch. I clearly understand how and why Madam Fadima broke down. Because it's painful for watch. If even self now that citizen, for the fact in a human being that they drag so, it's painful for watch. Let alone this person, your sister, like the country where you call home, and that citizen they drag so. Let's read the comments then. Brother George say, "Oh dear, Kamara, what a shame we cannot give up. Remember what the former president of the United States said in one of his speeches, okay?" And I for say plenty thank you to una we don't join. And Brother Albert saying very emotional indeed. And another prominent sister, better late than ever. Anyway, I may start the program late. Say good evening, Mr. Kagbo and the VOS family. How are we doing? We are doing well, except that this topic what they talk about so very emotional. Very emotional. And Brother George say, well, first, I hope that Madam Fadima is okay. We all, I hope, share the pain that she expressed. It's made me very emotional and sad. Indeed. Very sad. And then Sister Cecilia say, the said victim should sue the ECOWAS. Well, I don't know if na ECOWAS go sue though, because they under the crime not committed under the jurisdiction of ECOWAS. Yes, you can sue the Ghanaian government, and I don't know if it can sue the Sierra Leonean government for not coming to rescue. I go left with the lawyers them. But that's not a very good point though. A need for take legal action. Because they not deserve a treatment like that. But I see Camara say, Mr. Kagwa, I think the Sierra Leone foreign minister should summon the Ghana High Commissioner in Sierra Leone on this matter. 100% I agree. It show incompetence now. Because from a press release, like that time where they deny him, I don't know if you do him though, but if I don't indicate that, saying a contact with foreign minister and possibly, well, the minister go then, if enable, bring the president. Because of just a phone call from President Bill to John Mahama, and therefore ease the tension. But it clearly show incompetence now. With all the colorful languages where he puts now in press statement, in press release. It don't make any sense to me at all. And even defeat himself. Say after all their intervention and they still deny him access to the lady before the removal. To me, that show clear failure and inefficiency. Thank you for that point there. Great point. And I want to say boku thank you to everybody. We Brother George, they say, see Kamara, I agree with you that the protocol our foreign minister should invite the Ghana High Commissioner to his office. Absolutely. And I want to say beaucoup thank you and welcome to Brother David Kamara. He said the immigration of Sierra Leone should start finding all Ghana visitors or non-residents have to back off from Sierra Leone immediately. Well, again, that retaliation day, and I definitely understand your frustration, Brother David, but I don't think say we need for retaliate that way they though. To me, it just I believe strongly say Leone High Commissioner dropped the ball. He really dropped the ball. It calls for let them disrespect him, by extension and disrespect with president. Because if it don't make him clear, that time where it don't bring him to the notice, say he express grave concern, as he put him, now in press statement, if we don't escalate him. Because if we don't know, say they don't pay attention to him, they don't give the matter the kind urgency way he require. If we don't know that from the onset, and then once you know that, and that's not part of the diplomacy, once you know that, you escalate. Because you want for sure you citizens then say you get them back. And especially video like that will go viral. You don't need any other evidence, and particularly when you say you don't authenticate them. You don't show say na authentic video, na will happen. Under no circumstance, therefore treat any human being like that, let alone you citizen. And yet, like Mumu, as how Nigerians think and say, oh well, I don't talk to this person, I don't talk to that person, even though I don't talk to them all, they still not give me access for see the lady. Seriously? You talk like na beg you, they beg them. No. This now you citizen. And guess what? Then self get citizens in our country, like how Brother David say. It just happened almost so no need for retaliate. But then self get citizens them. And then go want for like we take the welfare of the citizens very seriously. So why you they make like say that Mumu kind style? You know, and that's not the other thing. It is show clearly now where they give people them, particularly them diplomatic positions here, because of political patronage, not so based on the incompetence. Now, in they come through so, I don't know them personally, but they come through very clearly, say, you're not competent. And as a result, look how it dropped the ball. So I agree with you, Brother C. Kamara and Brother David to some extent, but let not retaliate though, please. Let we restrain, yeah? And again, that don't mean so for treat Ghanaians them bad. Because the Ghanaian citizens then do not do anything wrong. This, let we point them directly to we own ambassador, we own High Commissioner. Because now that's the day for make sure say he take the case seriously and escalate them to even ECOWAS. And that's now one of the things in that way we recommend now we sister network, the Bold African Voice, saying we not for allow America for use Africa as a dumping ground. Because other country they no accept them criminals here or them bad people here, then dump them in Africa. We not for do that. But guess what? Because of the don't fracture Africa, the AU, where now the African Union, not strong, ECOWAS, not strong. So because of that, they go directly deal with the countries them. And what thing they do? America say, okay, well, we go open more trade, or we go give you visa exception and stuff like that. Now, it happen with Liberia right now. When I go to the BAV network, the Bold African Voice, we just post a video on that. Will Liberia accept for take somebody we're not to Africa somebody when all the way from El Salvador, Liberia, accept that person there. So guess what? There's no way where somebody will help for explain why Liberia for accept that. Nigeria, Trump attempt. Nigeria say no. And not to make foolishly one for create all sort of havoc na Nigeria because it's so small or in mind so small that way somebody deny him of something, they want to use that bully tactics. Say, oh well, they go bomb Nigeria, it kind of make up stuff now, say Nigeria, then they engage in genocide against Christians and stuff. Not to nothing because of Tinubu denial for return people to Nigeria in so-called deported people. So why we not forget ECOWAS stance? President Bio, you say you're not the leader. This not something way for be of utmost priority for the ECOWAS as a whole. For be emergency meeting where una go all for make sure say all the country them now ECOWAS then get one voice in terms of this the way Donald Trump want for do for use African countries them. So you don't use Ghana, now Liberia, and who knows who's other country next. Of course, you don't use Rwanda and Uganda and all the countries in there. So me brothers and sisters, for say, oh, me not the chairman of ECOWAS. No, that is not sufficient. You get for be engaging. And now you for sure leadership. When you come out there and say, oh, they tell where I be the leader of ECOWAS, the chairman of ECOWAS. We stand against America for use Africa or West Africa as a dumping ground. But no. And I bet you, President Bill, if he gets away, instead of going for lobby, for let America give some money and accept people, who knows? It just happens to say America no contact them. But clearly, highly likely because he wants for let America be cozy with them. He go highly likely accept that. Again, from within I know, from history. So let's just complete the comment. And for say plenty thank you again to Brother George, very active on the platform. Say diplomacy gone wrong. The Ghanaians should have given our High Commissioner access to our sister, and let's remember our sister is an ECOWAS citizen. Yes, yes, and yes. Absolutely, that's true. But get first for start between the two sister countries. And then it can be escalated to ECOWAS. And he continued for say, Mr. Bill should give President Mahama a call on the phone. Well, clearly, to me, before even this press release, I feel say, if we don't reach President Bill in attention, we therefore don't able for diplomatically address some between president to president, where the press release now go come Ghana for full press release and apologize on behalf of every Salon people, on behalf of the lady and on behalf of every Sierra Leoneans. But enough for be a unilateral press release like this. And then you acknowledge shamefully, say then deny you access. Like you they complain to all that. You get a president. And like I say, you president's now the chairman of the organization, the West African organization, Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS. You president, now you're not the chairman. So whose other opportunity again you need? Where easily President will call John Mahama before even you put out the press release. Because then they for take within hours. Therefore don't handle that and be very diplomatic about it and stuff. And then they for position you now for write a press release we go bring to people attention, say, okay, well, on behalf of the president, we don't handle the two sister countries, them, we don't resolve the issue. And we apologize on behalf of, the sister or whatever it is. But at least give it that assurance, say, yes, we don't resolve them with you don't need for even tell yourself, say, president to be able to make a phone call. But just kind of make them generally say they don't address them at the diplomatic level. And then you give it the outcome. But no. Sister Cecilia continued to say, and this lady was a very good influence in our Sierra Leone community. It's well, see? And at this, I don't hear a lot of good things about this lady. Yeah, Sister Cecilia, the number for call, okay. Let I post so you go see I'll be posting just now. Now for right hand down, because I think last week you be asked again, waiting at the number for call. So so the WhatsApp number for call now 1-343-997-5828. 1-343-997-5828. So please write that number down so you always remember for the number for each week. So there a day actually we don't post them back na the forum their numbers then they so you for able to see them as well. And I hope say you will forget them. So me them again, let's just try for conclude with this because I don't really want to go too deep again into the politics. Just let the message not sort of lost, because I really want for let this message stand out, saying regardless of the political party we support, every salon person deserve for be treated well. Every salon person. So you say I tried to call, but please, the phone, the phone open, and please try again. I don't know why you're not able to go through, but please try again. All right. So C. Kamara saying, Mr. Kagbo, the Ghana immigration treated some West African from the Gambia and Nigeria in a similar way. Sometime in September. They dumped them in Togo. I think they are notorious for these acts. All right, let me take so okay. Not to that point the ECOWAS chairman for call a meeting, because this now, let we say, a broad pattern. Okay, not just Sierra Leone. So it involved, like how you say, it involved Gambians, it involved Nigerians, and all them countries, then they are part of ECOWAS. So this is sufficient for let you summon immediate meeting, urgent meeting for someone, because na issue where one for put leaders, country against each other. Because if they continue for do that, if maybe Sierra Leone people are patient enough, sometimes Gambians don't go be patient. Sometimes Nigerians don't go be patient. Like somebody sent to me a video where some Ghanaians, then they say, oh, Ghana, therefore go, Nigerians, therefore left the country and all that thing and they. Just like how the famous history where Nigerians, then be there, Ghanaians, them not the country, say Ghana must go. So if we begin to see them kind of thing and it creates tension in the region. So this now the part now where the president asked the chairman of ECOWAS for step in and stop them right away. And thank you for why you bring that up. But this they tell we say the leadership safe, they sleep. Madam Bendu, thank you very much. You said disgraceful treatment to any Sierra Leone citizen is a disgrace to our presidency and the country. Well said. 100% I agree with you, ma. Very well said. And also, Brother George, they say diplomacy failed at all levels in this case. Treated our sister like a common criminal, which was not right. 100% I agree. Wow, una really, really, they on point. Thank you very much. And yes, Brother C. Kamara say, even Equatorial Guinea did the same to accept deportees from the US for $7.5 million. Oh, Africa, what a shame. I mean, they watched the news where, in fact, the lawmakers in the United States, they even question that. Because when you look at Equatorial Guinea, a very corrupt country, and according to America Ideal, they're not supposed for support the entire countries in there. But Donald Trump, for right now, is so desperate because the economy need to go well for him, and the thing that we promised need to go well for him. So the only thing where he hold for say yes, I promise and I do, now in they fight so. Because it is way below the number where it say within certain period, it go don't send how many millions them out. So I make now with desperation because for sending out the country need the all water because plenty of them they left the country because of potential torture and stuff. And they can seek refuge in America. So for send them back, it is against the convention. So what thing they do now, they use that third country argument. Say yes, you can send them now a third country way safer. So other countries they're not go take them. So now it defend, including corrupt countries in Africa. Look like even Uganda. So then countries them where human rights issue there and all that, but it's still they send people and they because it's so desperate. Now the only thing this a get where it feels say it go use next year where they run for Congress, like during the primaries, the midterm congressional elections, because given what we see the past 2 weeks where all the major elections them where they conduct, Democrats win all. So this don't create panic. And now it is show desperation for it go back to voters them and say, yes, I promise for send people them out, and it go kind of label them as criminal, as it cannot wrongly, it all wrongly they do. So they go now to Africa where say, look, $7.5 million for a country not change standing, not chicken change if I can call them so. Not about money that at all. But where he happens, and this Equatorial Guinea guy, he don't embezzle that country. There's so much so that they're not greed. Because that country they get oil. And that country they're supposed to be a rich country. But the other day I heard they complain, say he need aid for let it help deal with climate change and stuff like that. Where is he dump at the country in wealth? My brothers and sisters, again, we get the African Union, we get ECOWAS, we get the South African one also, SADC, I believe. So they get different organizations there within Africa. But yet, we're not able to get one united voice. This is a big shame to Africa in general. But for me, for the fact say we president, now the head of ECOWAS, now the current chairman of ECOWAS, if I speak volume, if he really wants to say yes, a good in diplomacy, if I be able to do that. So thank you very much for that reminder, the Brother C. Kamara. Thank you. Brother George, I agree with you. Say Trump is like a baby, even more than baby self. It's so petty. It's so petty. When you deny him, then he therefore bully you and use the country America resources. And thank you very much. And Brother Walker continue for say, this is not what Nkrumah was propagating. See, Camara, we are not united as Africans. Sad but true. Yes, I agree. I completely agree. So Madam Bendu said that shows the power of the so-called ECOWAS chairmanship. Not just facade, not just name them when say, oh, I be chairman. Nothing unable do. Look, Tinubu, wetin he do? Where Burkina Faso, Nigeria, and Mali, when they say that they left, wetin he do? Nothing unable do them. So meaning that any military government can take over, they not get nothing for do, and that's the wrong signal. If not to be Sani Abacha, probably for still hope. I don't know if it go don't be waiting, but for be there under military rule for a very long time. If not to be Sani Abacha, because where Johnny Paul they don't take over, so who knows if now for be they see counter coup, and just like how we they see now Burkina Faso, so the military don't take over there for a very long time. So they even overthrow a civilian government, and the military government will overthrow that civilian government there. Now him, this guy, where people and they also. Now he overthrow. So again, to me, who knows? So look what they happen. Now Mali, right now, they're not secure at all. So where the military be talk say, oh well, let them give them more time for let them go secure the place and stuff like that. No, there's no security. So meaning that if one of the principles of ECOWAS now for entrench, now for strengthening democracy, then who side and they go? Because we they see all entire look Guinea, where it take over, I say, oh no, he even disqualify himself for run for presidency and all that stuff. Then they don't manipulate the constitution, and now he named the party ballot, and highly likely come December, he go Fenway for rig and become president, like I was in Gabon. So again, to me, ECOWAS, that's just the name. It don't become a toothless dog, because them way they run as chairman them self guilty of the thing where them for defend. So now make they go nowhere, because if we get a leader of ECOWAS, we believe in exactly the principle of ECOWAS, try for maintain them and strengthen them, things for be changed. But no way. They're not able to do that, because they remember say if they go pull somebody like how they be pull Johnny Paul Coleman na Salon, where they own tongue come now, they know very well say they're not going to manipulate things. So now make they left that room there, because they know say where they tongue come, they go manipulate things. So where they manipulate now, then go say, well, where you be doing, or not take any action. So it's just for cushioning their own selfish interests, not for the people of ECOWAS, meaning the citizens them of the different countries them, not to them they fed for at all, which is very sad. So Brother Judge continue to share the same frustration, and I don't know what thing they go on, Madam Cecilia. You say you call, but the call dropped. I don't know if not the WhatsApp. I don't know how you they join with from, but put +1, because this is a Canadian number. So if you put +1 as long distance, but WhatsApp again, if we will come through very clearly. So I don't know why they will go through. But in any case, I go tap here, and I for say boku thank you to now all we don't join. And just quickly, I want for really just talk just briefly. I know say I don't talk a whole lot about the economy, but waiting I want for talk about I don't want for really past, the night past, and I'll talk about this. Again, this headline, I believe it's no surprise in Tona though. Like the way how the country they go and stuff like that. So we see this result. Look at the reds. Like so again, the indicators then are 20. So 10 out of 20 you get pass. Like say you pass half of the scorecard and stuff like that. But look at the reds. Look the economic part, the economic freedom. So how you go see this and say salon economy don't improve, given that this na low ball benchmark. So again, I just left una, I don't explain to una the little about inflation and all that stuff then they, because not that then they run with to inflation don't come down and all that stuff then they. And you look at this, you know, then go and say, oh, we pass corruption and stuff like that. But let us show now, to me, this now I go say you compare apple to apple. This one way now the corruption index from Transparency International. When I look at the top, I hope so I will read down. It says Sierra Leone scored 33 points out of 100 on the 24th, or on the 2024 Corruption Perceptions Index reported by Transparency International. Corruption index in Sierra Leone averaged 27.95 points from 2003 until 2024, reaching an all-time high of 35%, all-time high of 35% in 2023, and a record low of 19 points, in 2008. Okay. So, all-time low, 2008, and in under Anescoma. So, Anescoma take over 2007. So for people the way they call Anescoma world best. The all-time high now under President Bill 35 points over 100. Underline that to over 100. Under Anescoma, the highest point at 31 over 100. So 31 point over 100, that's not the highest point under Anescoma. Now under Mother Bill, the highest point at 35 over 100. And that 35 over 100, oh, Ben Kelfala no be the give people them, there is no be the Erifa. Which to me is still terrible. Then take power 2018, 2019 at 33 over 100, 2020 33 over 100, 2021 34 over 100, 2022 34 over 100, 2023 35 over 100, 2024 it don't come down to 33 over 100. So meaning that the score from 2000, it don't go back to 2019 level. So una tell me to the economy, it's a shamble. The economic indicators there, terrible. The corruption we then say they fit. The highest point for me then kind of power at 35 over 100. When I fail. But yet, they move them from 31 where Anescoma left, the highest point where Anescoma beget, to 35. And I don't do up to 33. So tell me, my brothers and sisters, looking at this, because this Now, your progression over time, not to say like the MCC way, na category. So then compare you with countries them where they are similar category in terms of the the income level. No, this one now your score over time. 90s. So your score over time. Now we don't drop for fight corruption. Oh. So you go up small and you say, oh, Salone, we go make corruption unfashionable. You don't say now they get them be big English them. We go make corruption unfashionable and all that thing in there. But yet, look what happened. So from 35 over 100, we not fail, my brothers and sisters. Because the higher the point, the less corrupt your government they be. The lower the point, the more corrupt your government be. So now I make a bit tell now if we go back this index and a score in time, it be get higher scores them generally than Kaba. It just happened, I must say, I'm not able to go all the way back. I just take within 10 years or so. Well, 20 this the one we na see na the screen so now just kind of short period where for able give we a clear difference between the two administration, Coma and Bio. So given the hype where the Bio administration on they make, because to me it's all hype. I will say, in fact, propaganda. So now they not get APC folks them for go after because they exhaust that avenue there. So now to themselves. So then just they look the other way. So una member for una way don't they follow me programs. I be predict this. I be tell una say I use the word saturation. I tell una say from that 2022 was see flattening. I say we almost they reach the turning point. So the 2023, I say highly unlikely because they don't exhaust that APC thing where they be the papi show, oh APC then catch this, then do this, commission of inquiry, then lie and all that. BO, it be get intention for use that commission of inquiry day as a propaganda tool, as a blackmailing tool. That's all it is. Not to, on behalf of the people of Sierra Leone. So Mother Baby get that idea there, that intention there all along. We all be the Allah. Oh, that's very good. Some people and they say, yes, a nice way President Bill come up with that because INSEF we get for left, then go do pass commission of inquiry Panam and all that and they well be glad. PO it be gets different intention. And waiting to be the intention as we see in June 2023, even before that. Then begin to use that commission of inquiry there. They threaten people them for make them bidding. Samoa Kamana one. Where you want make this tripartite or force for protest against the election result and stuff. You see the terrible judges them also. The like of Judge Fisher. Because himself now them bulldog. And by the time remember, oh Fisher, just imagine somebody where ain't supposed for listen to case and pass judgment. Now in the order say, oh now for investigate this person. That's how corrupt we country don't be. A judge, now they say, oh, now for go investigate that person there. So when you do that, what's in that they don't show? It don't show, say, you don't presume that person though, they're guilty. Because if you say, oh, now for go investigate them, if them bring that person there before you, based on you request for let them investigate them, and whether they make false allegation or something, you go just say, oh, I talk him, say this person una for investigate them, me not clean. That's how terrible we country dey. So it not surprise me at all. And as I say, I be predict them when I go back and watch me shows them. I be predict say Salone, the corruption fight, it don't kind of tap. I be use the word saturation point. Say don't tap na that point where they go beyond. Now don't you get for go. And I be say that. And I be even say during the second term. Because they don't get anything else for go after other than themselves. And the second term now is like a birthday cake, kapu kapu, 9 and deeper now, where some of them don't even result in drugs because the international fund don't dry up. So you need to hear much of, oh, they don't get aid from this country, they don't get aid from that country, they don't get grant of how many millions. You need to hear much of that again. And they're not used to that flamboyant life. And they know very well, say, the possibility for Lex Salon people and vote them out because the economy triangle for give somebody else chance, they prepare for that possibility day. So that's make the thief more and more. So you see who that's now, Ben Kelfala, you know, when I don't know to say quiet, because you know, get nobody again for go after. Where he go try for make then name and say, oh, they fight corruption and stuff like that. So if the corruption way they say then are the lead champion for fight corruption, we don't they see they go down. We don't go back to 2019 level according to the corruption index. And now this one way then they use as a benchmark in terms of for determine whether or not then they're the right track. This one they should say they don't fail. So if the economy based on comparing Salone to other poor country there, we're not able to pass. We're not able to do better than them countries than they. And this now based on the numbers the way they share. So waiting will happen now. If then commodity we realize say some of their numbers then they way we feel say or where them be they claim say their numbers and they favorable. Now doctor their numbers then they go show we how terrible in reality the people they feel in that country they. And before now bash me, say oh I think ill about the country, I want to point now to Senegal. Macky Sall, he do that. IMF, where people are glad IMF can do review. The review go all right, then go disburse how many million and stuff. IMF now waiting on to tell them that they take. So no other way know they about it. It happened at Senegal. Now where another government come, they look through the books, they realize say under Macky Sall, if they forge the debt to GDP ratio. So if they make IMF think say Senegal debt very low, so then they go make for like they give them more money and now ask them for go through conditions them, stricter conditions, because with their numbers then they way it be the doctor, it make Senegal, they're in a very good standing. So, given that example there, it not go surprise me. And like I tell you now, from the little economics I know, and I don't do this job for over, combined, my first position to now, over 20 years. Just economic analysis. Not other job or something like different level, but it's the same ton, different global economic analysis, indices and all that stuff. Then you go at for see any developed country, so then countries same way they can doctor numbers them all. it go at for see. If at all that country they ano sabia, any developed country where the inflation go day at 54%. In less than 2 years, it go down to single digits. It go hard for see. So again, I'm a country, but if God give it a long life, after this government come out, the next government they come, we go check the books. When I go tell me back, then go see similar situation as it happened at Senegal, where Macky Sall be the doctor the books for like it look good, so it will get more IMF loan. And I suspect that because it very clear saying their numbers then they not jive with the economic hardship where they go on that country day. Because again, I be don't explain now waiting at the things them where they cause inflation for go up. When I go back to that broadcast day, and then when I go will answer the question if indeed the numbers there reflect the true economic activity of that country day. To me, the answer is a questionable. So lastly, let I just quickly say again, kudos to the police them for this case. This case here we then do, and the headline is lawyer arrested following death of girlfriend allegedly given drugs for sex. So to me, I want to really for say kudos to the police. It's just unfortunate that the police that don't sell them birthright for Kukwebe. If not so, then they say if I not say I'm right, they will not forgive me. But I just want to remind you now of that parable. Say you sell your birthright for Kukwebe. So it come through to me say now that unfortunately the police that don't do na saloon, because otherwise this kind of approach, if they be continue, even extend to politicians, them saloon as it be happen in those days, saloon for really get a formidable police force. Just quickly though, let's just read this and then I pop. So lawyer arrested following death of girlfriend allegedly given drugs for sex. Police have arrested a lawyer in connection with the death of a young woman, a case that has ignited public concern and highlighted the nation's escalating drug crisis. Assistant Commissioner of Police ACP Brema Kamara confirmed the arrest to Sierra Leone, but stated that the suspect's name would not be released while the investigation is ongoing. Police have arrested a lawyer and that I cannot provide his name, Kamara told Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone previously reported the incident involving the death of a 23-year-old woman whose family has alleged she was given a substance believed to be ecstasy by the legal practitioner whom they identified as her boyfriend. The family has filed a formal complaint with the police demanding a full investigation. So again, this now something will be covered last week, but I just want to say kudos to the police where they do this, where they make this arrest and let them continue that great job there. I want to say again, boku thank you to una all. We joined tonight, and I know very well say yes, we'll be start late, but given the numbers, them are very pleased that una able for come back and we get this number of participation. So I really and una very active now the forum. It's just unfortunate that Sister Cecilia not able to go through, but I don't see any indication that the line gets any problem. So I'm not sure exactly why, but please try next week and hopefully you'll get through. So I want to say boku thank you again to all the VOS presenters them. And by God's grace, Saturday, we will get Sister Matilda on board. We will come with another episode of Salon Issues. And on Sunday, Mr. Mengot, he will do a fantastic program. Last Sunday, we talk about road safety and the issues them. And given that you feel that, in field of expertise, so it say it will give a second dose of the program day, which myself they look forward for watch. So I go encourage you to follow on watch. By the way, Sister Matilda in program they start 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So now salon time it will be 10 p.m. the same as UK time. So for the Sunday show, then go start 3 p.m. because they want for keep the consistency with salon time. So salon time it will be 8 p.m. So America time or the Eastern Standard Time will be 3 p.m. and UK time will be 8 p.m. as well. So I go encourage you now follow and watch all to the shows them and let una self participate. And me say they look forward for watch them programs then day. So me fambulem na ya we go draw the curtain and I for say boku thank you as always to all the people that will join this wonderful program and make the program a success. Again, for the people that will just join for the first time, and una we can't late, my name is Abdul Karim Kagbo. Let God bless una with una family, and let God bless the one and only country we may you to cherish and call Mama Salon, and that we sister, let God touch her heart and let God give him a relief, because definitely not easy. At them place here where you don't work so hard and then they just remove you. And this, they remind we of how them politicians think you say one thing and when they take to office, then do something different. Because I know say Boku, even at this platform, Boku people be they gladdy for Donald Trump and say, oh well, he go do this, he go do that. But now buyer's remorse. But unfortunately, they don't get no other way for remove and pass. It did it for the 4 years where they elect him. And who knows if he now go try for Nyaka that place there and what make another African version where he go on for go beyond in constitutional term of 8 years, not so consecutively, but lifetime, for rule more than 8 years in America. So, but in one for test for go beyond that. So again, to me, I've been making very clear, say Donald Trump, not a good example for Africa or the world at large. I go tap here, and again, I want to tell una boku thank you to una all we don't participate. I want to remind una, say, dear, the politicians, they don't swear them. If we swear them, it catch, that the country will continue to go backwards. So waiting, me go suggest we do instead, let we pray that God change them, let it direct them so then go run the country fine. And, now human being them. So let God make this selfish nature we then get, let God touch them and let them think about the country first. So until next Thursday, again, me, na Abdul Karim Kagbo, they say thank you, God bless you all, and may God bless the one and only country we call Mama Salon. Unatata.